Hello, greetings and salutations. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for choosing to view this video. Today we are doing the Witch's Moon, November 2025. And we are just going to jump on into it without hearing me chit-chat too much. And, oh, there's a bunch of stuff on top. So I'm going to move this out of the way so I'm not spoiling too much stuff, because it looks like they put a lot of stuff towards the top. So, okay. Okay. So we have this month, November 2025, for the Witch's Moon. This is Magic of the Morrigan. And so I've put a hold on this. I actually unsubscribed to this subscription box, and I had hoped to get it for October. However, apparently I didn't get in time, I guess. And so there was a little misunderstanding there, but this will be the November 2025 box. So this is Magic of the Morrigan. Under the waning brilliance of autumn, we turn our eyes to the Morrigan, the great phantom queen. She is the beauty of the storm and the stillness that follows, the fierce and mighty heart of transformation itself. Found within her gaze is the righteous beauty of birth and death. In this introspective month, we descend into the fathomless depths of her power, seeking hidden truths that can only be revealed by drinking from her chalice of mysteries. In this very exciting collection, which we are proud of, we step into the presence of the Morrigan, not merely to observe the dark and divine, but to become part of it, walking hand in hand with its mysteries. And so it looks like I've got quite the list. So we have our blank piece of parchment paper, which is always in our Witch's Moon boxes. So this is just for running down your dreams, visions, encounters with crows, feelings of being watched or followed, or any supernatural event. Time and date them. Document all potential signs and experiences related to the Morrigan. So we have that. They've also included this little guy that fell out. I'm sure you guys saw it, which is a little dates to add to your magical calendar if you're so interested in doing that. And then there's a mantra for the month of November. So if you want to pause and read that, get information. And then we have a personalized oracle reading, which I can only assume is this card here, the Triketa. So we have meditated over and selected a card from the Great Goddess Oracle by Lucy Cavendish, artwork by Jake Battley, to be placed within your box. This card you receive represents a specific goddess that may be waiting to share a glimpse of wisdom with you. We encourage you to research and explore this goddess over the coming month. All stars and planets must pass through her and be born from her again and again. So there we are. And I got, that's funny. Demeter. Lady of the Golden Grain. Card 1, her blessing, mother. And so this is the card that I associate most closely with my mother. And her birthday is this month. And I was actually just a little sad earlier thinking about how much I miss her. She's passed on. So I do love that. That is really some gorgeous artwork. Love that. And the gold gilding. All right. Next up we have, I'm just going to go by this list because I feel like there's a lot of things in here. So I'm going to be digging probably to find the items as they are listed. And I think this is, yes. So we have some dragon's blood cone incense, which is typically one of my favorites. As you allow the fragrant smoke from this dragon's blood incense to waft throughout your space, visualize a bubble of protection expanding around you and completely enveloping you. So just a standard cone. Doesn't really smell like dragon's blood to me. Maybe my nose is off. My allergies have been crazy pants lately, so it smells a little bit like cleaner to me. Sorry. Maybe it's just my nose. Could very well be. Next up, we have, I believe this is the next item. We have a lovely black organza bag. And then we have inside a black jasper stone. Oh, and it's a hunk. A hunk. Chunky. Black jasper. A wonderful companion during times of transition. Black jasper can be carried as a soothing, energetic shield as you face your shadow work with courage and determination. So there that is. Pardon me. Next up, we have a little bag of buckwheat hull. And there is the baggie. And that is what they look like inside the baggie. This buckwheat hull has been included specifically to act as an offering to the Morrigan representing green. Place a small pinch in a bowl or plate on your altar, keeping your purest intention at the forefront of your mind. Planetary association is Venus, and the elemental association is Earth. Then next up, we have, what do we have? We have a little baggie of mugwort. And there is the label. There is what it looks like inside the baggie. Mugwort, known for its protective qualities, which can commonly be incorporated into spells crafted to ward off evil spirits and negative influence. Given the Morrigan's role as goddess of war and protection, mugwort is a wonderful component to include in your offerings or rituals. In addition, this unique herb can enhance dream work and conjure prophetic visions. How fitting. The planetary association is Venus, and the elemental association is Earth. So we have those two. Next up, we have an herbal blend, which is Raven Breath, which is just a sweet name because it makes me think of puppy breath. And I do love me some puppy breath. One of my favorite things in the world is puppy breath. All right, so this provocatively floral herbal blend was intuitively crafted for you to place upon your altar as an invitation to receive guidance and messages from the other world. This special blend has been crafted from chamomile, rose petals, orange peel, oat straw, lemon balm, lavender, and jasmine. I feel like I'm going to try and open this up without making a mess. And I maybe might do it, and I'm going to take a sniff. Oh, that actually smells really great. Yeah, that's a lovely scent. All right, so we have those for our herbs and herbal blends. Next up, we have an oil. This is Musings of the Morrigan, and here is that label. Really pretty photography. And this has quite the write-up. Although action and determination are vital steps in magic and ritual, it is equally important to step back, be silent, and listen for a response from your guides, or the Morrigan in this case, from hearing a faint whisper, thinking of a wild thought, or catching a glimpse of something peculiar. A moment of musing can prove to be profound. As you use this oil for anointing, offering, or dressing, we encourage you to inflame your eagerness for transformation to the point that you want to jump up and start going. Hold this feeling and then release it. Over the next 24 hours, be open to receiving signs and messages. We have enchanted this ritual anointing oil with the natural essential oils of dragon's blood, rose, and clove. We've also included the herbal components of hibiscus, mugwort, and rose petals as well. Inside of your oil, you will find a clear quartz crystal placed there to enhance the intentions you hold while using this blend. In addition, we have included a few drops of our mountain mover magical oil from our personal cabinetry of witchery. Base is sunflower. Be careful with sensitive skin. Shelf life is approximately 1 to 1.3 years after opening. Keep in a cool, dry, and dark place. So that is our oil. Next up, we have, what do we have? Come on, little listo things, tell me. Oh, we have a lovely full-size hand-rolled and anointed Morgan spell candle. This was made to honor the journey towards transformation and rebirth. The sigil you'll find on the label of this candle is our sigil for Morgan. Please feel free to replicate or incorporate the sigil into your rituals as you work with this goddess. We have anointed the spell candle with the essentials of rose, jasmine, patchouli, cinnamon, clove, and a special battle cry oil from our personal cabinet of witchery. We know that any oils that have been included in the rolling are used. Please know that any oils that have been included in the rolling process are used for their energetic properties rather than their fragrance. And they're right. It just smells like beeswax. So here is that label so you can see it. There is that sigil. And then back to the front again. And this is a really lovely dark purple. And purple is my favorite. All right, so we have that candle. Moving on, we have this Raven Leaf Remedy Ritual Herbal Tea with a muslin bag. This tea contains caffeine. Warm and comforting blend has been crafted to inspire deep reflection and revitalized intuition. It's a perfect blend to brew in the morning hours, just before you sit down in a comfortable area to read or write. This infusion has been created with black tea, rose petals, cinnamon chips, orange peel, apple pieces, and natural flavoring. Use approximately 1 teaspoon of tea for 8 ounces of water. Use discretion and taste to determine brewing times and general amounts. So I'm not going to open this up because I don't think I'm ready to drink this just yet. I might wait until maybe a month or two because I feel like intuitively that is when I might want to consume this tea. And if I open it, I don't want it to lose its potency. So hopefully you guys know what tea looks like, and all will be well. So our next item on our list is somewhere in here. There are some things floating around. I'm not sure where everything is because of all the packing. Oh, there it is. I found it. And we have it in a wine-colored, pomegranate-colored organza bag. And it is a necklace. Because apparently, I don't know. I have all these necklaces. Everybody keeps sending necklaces. So, exclusive 2-sided Morgan amulet pewter pendant with chain. This wonderful pewter pendant was exclusively crafted in collaboration with Deva Designs to honor the Morgan. On the one side of this pendant, you will find 3 clues: death, battle, and prophecy. The Triskel, triadic nature, and 3 triquetas interconnected. Oh, I flipped it over. So there you go. On the other side, you will find a shield with spears representing protection and sovereignty. Take the time to contemplate these symbols as you bind your intention to this necklace. So there it is. It's just a coin shape, oops, with a very round bail. And then there's the chain. So we have that. Okay. And then we have our Crow Book of Shadows artwork. Crow Book of Shadows artwork. We felt it necessary to honor the crow with its own artwork, which dives into the correspondences and magical qualities of this wonderful and powerful corvid. Written and illustrated by A.E. Auden. And if you would like to read that, I'm going to hold it still so you can pause and do that as you like. Next up, we have Correspondences of the Morrigan. And this is, again, I assume, yes, A.E. Auden. As a secondary piece of artwork to honor the Morrigan, we have included her correspondences for you to easily reference. We welcome becoming familiar with these symbols so you can recognize them in future visions. And there we have the artwork. If you'd like to pause and read, you are welcome to do so. All right. And then next up, we have in plastic is the Morrigan Book of Shadows artwork, also designed and written, illustrated and written by A.E. Auden. The Morrigan's endurance through the ages lies in her archetypal resonance: the warrior, the queen, the witch, the prophetess, and the death bringer. Her refusal to conform to a single role mirrors the complexities of real human power, especially feminine power, that is often marginalized or sanitized. In modern paganism and literature, she has been revived as a symbol of fierce sovereignty and transformative strength. Her liminal nature allows her to thrive in transitional eras, times of war, cultural shift, and personal metamorphosis, making her as relevant now as she was over a millennium ago. This beautiful Book of Shadows artwork was created specifically for this very collection and provides a wonderful description of the Morrigan. Please place this artwork on your altar or tuck within your Book of Shadows for future reference. And there she is. You can also try and pause and read that. The script is very small. Here's some of the artwork. So you can see that up close. All right. I feel like I should do that. All right. So we have that. And then we have, oh, this is nice. We have this little guy, which is a little bookmark, the Morrigan bookmark. And so there's some artwork and the sigil that was created, the blank back, just white. We designed this bookmark to be used with your book, which prominently displays the sigil of the Morrigan. So we obviously have a book in our box, and that was a giveaway. All right, so that should be the very last item. Let's see. Yep, it appears to be. And so we have, it comes to us in this, oh my goodness, I've got these little packing shreds all over me. So it comes in a big giant cranberry colored, pomegranate colored, wine colored organza bag. I like the idea of these bigger bags just because they're more useful. And we have the Morrigan, Ireland's goddess, sovereign secrets from an Irish view. An authentic Irish perspective on the Great Queen. The importance of the Morrigan cannot be fully appreciated without a deep understanding of her roots in Irish culture and folklore. Whether you're new to her or devoted already, this book helps you to learn, experience, and integrate the lessons of the Morrigan into your life. Esteemed Irish author Laura O'Brien dispels common myths about this goddess and provides many ways to build your relationship with her through personal practice. Explore her history, discover how she is connected to the land, and learn why she is known as a goddess of sovereignty. Use more than 50 exercises and journal prompts to better appreciate the roles and shapes she embodies. This book makes the Morrigan mythology relevant for today. It will help you navigate the change that is coming for us all. The world needs the Morrigan now, perhaps more than ever. Therefore, it needs O'Brien. Reverend Laura O'Brien. So that is our book. So excited to have the opportunity to reserve this newly released book for this very collection. Unique and truly authentic work dives into the history, practice, and magic revolving around the Morrigan and her powerful ability to effect change in our lives, specifically from an Irish view. Reverend Laura O'Brien is a modern Drowie and dedicated priest of the Irish goddess Morrigan since 2004. With more than 30 years of experience in Irish spiritual traditions, Laura has authored 8 books covering Irish history, mythology, folklore, paganism, the fairy faith, witchcraft, priesthood, Queen Med, and the Morrigan. As one of the most profound books on the Morrigan we have ever seen, we find that this book is a necessary addition to any witch's library. In addition, we felt called to share this information with our subscribers during this specific time of year as we explore the shadows of the self and plant seeds of transformation in our lives. For some of us, this may be a drastic transformation representing the death and rebirth of values and perceptions. For others, the Morrigan may inspire a sense of confidence that has evaded you in the past. As you read this book, Laura will find a way to speak directly to you as she has for us. As you will see, your relationship with the Morrigan will absolutely challenge you to develop your strengths and confront personal shadows and challenges, but it's truly worth it. As a testament to her path, she writes long-term dedication to Na Morigna is a rich and rewarding path that requires a deep commitment to personal growth, adaptability, and willingness to embrace big change. It's a path of balance where the spiritual and mundane worlds, this world and the other world, coexist and inform each other, guided by the powerful and transformative energy of the Morrigan and her sisters. As with all books on magic, we encourage you to explore these pages with an open heart and mind. Take the time to view this information through your personal lens, working to understand how this goddess may arise on your personal and profound path. That was a mouthful. I'm sorry, I feel like I just read for like an hour. These write-ups are no joke. So, a little look about what's inside. There's an introduction. I thought maybe there might be a little bit of artwork in here, but there is not. So we have the contents, understanding the Morrigan, devotion and practice, goddess for this age. And then we have a list of the exercises, identifying preconceptions, primary reading, visualizing the Morrigan, local sacred space, Ross prophecy, personal boundaries, focused meditation, candle gazing, and you can read the rest of that. I'm not going to sit here and bore you. I feel like I've already bored you with that long-winded bit of information on the book. But I'm kind of excited to read this, mainly based on this write-up. That write-up was pretty good. So I'm excited to get into this after I read the 50 other books I have, but I do feel like I will enjoy that a lot. So this is The Witch's Moon, November 2025 Magic of the Morrigan box. Would love to hear your comments, thoughts, whatever it is. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It helps me grow the channel, helps me know that you guys are liking what you see. If you have any criticism, constructive and otherwise, please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. If there's anything that you would like to see different here on the channel, I'd love to hear that too. And thank you so much for viewing this video. Until next time, wishing you peace and joy, love and light. Bye.